What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live video. On the left side here, we have Tenpai going up against Unchained on the right side here. Before we dive in, if you like, comment, subscribe, we are going to be seeing the Unchained player getting to choose to go first or second. Obviously, going to be choosing to go first themselves. This is a deck that I've been wanting to play for a little bit now. I've been kind of modifying it, playing some different cards that you're going to be seeing yesterday if you guys watch the deck profile. But we're going to be normal summoning a Dark Beckoning Beast. I really do love the Unchained cards. I've been playing the deck for a long time. I did take a little bit of a step back when it did get hit, playing Snake Eyes for a bit. Didn't love that. And then I played Melodious for a bit now as well. And Branded, of course, has been back and forth. But we're going back to the good old trusty dogs. Who let the dogs out? We're going to be then summoning out the beast, of course, revealing the spell, playing the spell, searching for the other beast. Which is going to be a level 2. We can even go for some of the new XYZs, or the old XYZs, the numbers. We're going to then additionally normal summon here. The deck is very similar to the Yubel deck, or the Fiendsmith deck that's going to be coming out. But we're going to be linking away here for a Yama. You could, if you're playing the Yubel stuff, instead of normal summoning out the Beast, you normal summon the Samurai, the Lotus. But we're going to be setting a card, then activating the effect of Shawarma in our hand. And then it's going to be able to pop the Chamber here, letting us summon out. And they're like, so you're just not playing any the Yubel stuff. And I reveal the Throne. It's a pile deck. It's kind of like the beginning of the Fiendsmith or the Fiend Link deck here. But there are a few options that we go for. There's also a really cool interaction with Gates where you can actually discard the copy of Shawarma in the hand to summon back out your copy of the level 2. Lots of just really cool interactional stuff like that. I'm actually playing Princess as well as a copy of a Duel Chimera in my build to let me kind of have another access for a line rather than those two level 6s here. Because you can normally end on Rage, Doolittle with Princess in Graveyard. And then a Caesar, and that's really cool to be able to do that. And I like that with Yama and Graveyard as well. So you just get a lot of recursion with that. Obviously, your Princess is kind of your last interruption. But we're going to be linking away into another Yama. This is only so we can get the effect of Shawarma in the Graveyard to actually set that copy of Escape. Then we can link away into the copy of the Rage here. This is going to allow us to have essentially 2 Yamas in grave. For our turn and then one during our opponent's turn. We're going to go the effect of Shayama here. That's going to destroy the copy of either the Rage or the Face Down here. We're just thinking here on what we want to be doing. This is the first time I've kind of joined back on the deck, and there is this different variations of what I'm playing. I'm not playing a Hida, so I can't take any fire stuff. It's really weird. The deck as it is right now. I'm on triple Yama only because of versions I want to be able to destroy stuff, and so we're going to be destroying the copy of Escape, and then Yama is going to be able to trigger out summoning back the copy of Shawarma here, and we should summon out the copy of the blue here, not the Zaster Dog, but the copy of Rakea here. Just so that if we do get hit with the talents or something like that, we can actually chain to pop it. So we're going to kind of end on the full end board here with a copy of Yama in the Graveyard. We kind of play through talents, and we have also multiple cards in the hand. So very good end board. Not the full end board, of course. We did get hit with Ash. It doesn't really matter. A lot of times they can throw one hand trap and not really hurt us. But we're going to be seeing a normal summon of a Pydra here. And then Pydra will be able to search for that spell and trap or spell here, which is either going to be the field spell or the copy of the summoning here. We're going to see them Veiler that. They're going to activate the effect of the Chandra here. We're going to be Caesaring it. They're going to chain a copy of Ghost Ogre here, destroying it, which is going to then also trigger the copy of Shawarma in the Graveyard. We could chain to bring it back out, but there's really nothing that I can do. It already has used its materials. So we're going to be setting an Escape for the follow-up turn here, or for Shayama to destroy during the next turn as well. So we're just going to attempt the pass turn here. We don't go Rakea Pop because there's not really any need to. We're in normal summon with the Sarama here, which can actually kind of go mega combo with the copy of whatever it's called in the hand, the Yama in the grave, I should say. We do activate the effect, and they do Ash that. We set the trap and then blow up the trap up, and then they Ash the first trap. We're going to go Rakea Pop, and then we're going to be chaining the effect of the Yama here, bringing back out the copy of the Shawarma. Then we're going to be summoning with the Abomination. Then Rikei is going to activate its effects, and we're going to be summoning with the copy of Disaster Dog. Disaster Dog will be able to suck up that copy of the Paedra here, and that's going to let us summon out a copy of, I think just any link too, like probably a Dark. I don't think it matters, to be honest. Probably another Disaster Dog just in case. Yeah, going for a copy of Disaster, or whatever his name is, Rage, with the Disaster there. But this should just be game. Like, we have 5,000 plus 36, so yeah. We're just going to Battle Phase, Attack, and they're like Battle Fader. But they don't have it. They had the green one there. So opening up a lot of engine, and then not really being able to do much. Like, having that double Ash definitely does not help. We had the kind of like engine, and then plus that hand trap there, which is pretty nice. A lot of the times, like, Tenpai is a really good deck, obviously, in a longevity, but you do have those hands where you just like either brick or you don't open up extremely well, and you end up like playing some of those kind of bad cards, which are like you open up too much engine. And like going first, if you want to play like those Cashier cards, you can play obviously the Fenrir. Fenrir control can be really nice. It also gives you a discard for the field spell too. So being able to search another one of your cards and summoning it out definitely helps out significantly. But a lot of the times like a decks can really break. Like you're truly just ending kind of on seals, like Fenrir pass. And at that point, your board can be broken pretty easily, but obviously, it's kind of like are you going to make them go second kind of thing. But I definitely don't think that I don't think it's good. I think that you definitely should want to go second, and just kind of like put all your eggs in a basket. Playing those copies of like Lightning Storm, Shifter, stuff like that really facilitate those wins, going second. I know that, people are probably like wondering what Unchained card are you putting in. You can take out, going second, a copy of like Disaster Dog if you wanted to. I know it's like, well, why would you want to play that card going first? It helps you if you get nibbed as well as against like a matchup with Tenpai. You don't really want to see it. You kind of want to see those hand traps. So we're going to be putting this with Ghost Ogres. You can hit down to like 2 copies of Nightmare Throne, which we are going to activate here. But like essentially, Nightmare Throne just searches you for a Dark Beckoning Beast or your copies of the Squirmer. So it's just like if you already have it, you already have multiple copies of it in hand. Therefore, you can kind of like bump it down so you can open up more of those impactful hand traps like Ghost Ogre in this format. But we're going to be seeing the Beckoning Beast being normal summoned here, and they'll Imperm. We do have the Squirmer here that can special summon itself out. And we have a link too for Yama. Like this is all just a kind of Yama turbo. And then Yama's going to activate its effects. We do have a Mourner here, so he will be taking some damage, and it gets net negated. We set a card. We have the effect of Arua here. It's not a quick effect, but it's still going to be good enough. We also have the Chamber in the graveyard now, so it'll be popped. So we just activate the effect to summon. We could summon out a copy of Shyama if we wanted to, or a copy of Sarama. But we can just set the Chamber, destroy the Arua, or it's going to summon out most likely that Shyama from the deck. Now we can link both of those away into the copy of Rage. Shyama can destroy that copy of Sarama. And we're pretty much just going to be able to go kind of full combo here. We could destroy the Rage if we wanted to. But we definitely should be destroying the Sarama here. But they do have the copy of Jewel's to stop that Yama, which is not going to really do anything for us now. But, it is going to help us out. So we do the destruction here. And they're not going to get hit with that Caesar, which is really important. So definitely want to be doing that before the Caesar gets dropped. We'll do XYZ into the Caesar here. And then, of course, we just pass turn on this. So they have a Jewel's and we have a Rage and Caesar, like the old Unchained combos. Just a little bit more resilient if you want to, or I guess more combo-like for follow-up. Having the Beasts being able to play it. And our Beast did get stopped. So I guess you can't really count any of that, but if we had the spell on the field, we would be able to get another body in the multiple turns here. So we're going to see a Prosperity here, and we see double Nib being shown. I said, the third one's in your hand. He goes, how do you know? When he looked at the card, he was like, and so I knew that it was in the hand already. But we are going to be seeing a couple bad prosperity options. Droplets is not the greatest here. They know we have the chamber, so kind of want to choose the Padre there, which is probably the right option. Gets us the field spell or the quick play. We do kind of know they have Nib in the hand now, but it's not going to do very much for us. We should be able to get game through it anyways, as well as the Caesar on the field. So we're going to be seeing them go for the field spell search, and we kind of are left for a weird option. We can go Rage here now on the Druid Worm, which is why would you do that? It's kind of weird. But you go SP, and that's just you just hope that they can't do anything else because they really just need to. They're forcing us to go into SP, but we have just options. So they're going to do it on the Caesar here. We're going to chain SP, but we're wondering if we could chain the secondary effect. So we're asking a judge here, because he's like, well, can you chain the second effect and then change the first effect? But no, you cannot. We end up having a judge come over and talk about this. Because SP states, I'll pull up SP while we're doing this ruling. If this card is link summoned using a blah, 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 you can target effect on the field. So how triggers work is that they check trigger effects first, and then they check. So you can either activate one or the other effect, in response to his Druid Worm. We're choosing to just banish the Pydra there because that's what we want to do. Kind of just a better option than banishing it and letting it come back. They do attempt to end turn here, and we go Chamber, bring back out the copy of Sarama, and then we revealed that we had the Ash anyways for the field spell. They told us they had Nib. This is essentially going to be game as well in the field. We do have to be kind of careful, I should say, because SP Little Knight is kind of blocking our link zones. So a lot of times you do want to be able to use that SP Little Knight, get it off the field in the extra monster zone. But we're going to be going Sarama, set the trap, blowing up your other trap here, being the escape. We're not going to be doing that at all. You could justify, if you go into a grind game, if they have a copy of something else. But at this point, we're getting game through this, Nibiru and pretty much whatever. That have to kind of hit us with, a copy of another Bestial, which chances are they wouldn't have done. They would have done that the previous turn to beat over that SP. But we're going to see the Shyama destroy the copy of the trap. And then that's going to be summon number 2 here. And the trap's going to activate its effect, something else from the deck. Really anybody here, because we have 3,000, 2,000, and then we have 15 plus 16. So we're going to be summoning out the copy of Rakea here. And this is going to be game in itself. We have the little freaks and then the blue freaks on the field here. And then SP as well to be able to get the game. We're going to go battle phase, attack. And we see the green one drawed once again. And the Ash in the hand. Regardless, hopefully as you're watching the video, I wanted to be showing off the Unchained deck just because I really am enjoying playing it, testing it. There's some really weird options I'm trying to play. I want to make the deck feel as correct as possible, so that's kind of why I'm testing it out and want to be showing you guys off. I feel like it's going to change a little bit, through it. I've seen some other people try to playing it, and I think that it's a little bit off. I don't like Dark Ruler no more personally myself, but we can talk about that in another video. If you guys enjoyed watching the content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of Unchained or the deck or the Duel. And if you stay safe, peace.